This is awesome. Episode 3. A Crooked Mile. Hey, Buffkin. Look at me all badass with my shirt off.
I did as well as I could to take out the buckshot, but there's still some shards left embedded in your shoulder.
Thank
They'll
you.
eventually worm their way out on their own, but until they do, you're going to be sore.
Bigby, Dr. Swinehart was appointed Fabletown physician for a reason.
It's okay. There's only one thing you have to take away from all this. Take it easy.
Thanks, I think. That was kind of cheesy, but
Don't
hey.
go looking for any more fights.
Is that your Fable
Take strain
power?
off your heart. And try and get some rest.
How's everyone else?
How's everyone else? They all make it?
They're fine.
What?
I had everyone that got wounded sent home.
Even Holly?
Holly refused to let me see where she lived. So I left her and Grendel back at her bar with a dose of juniper and spring water.
And booze.
They're Titans, Bigby. They'll be fine. Just remember what I said. The stitches won't hold up if you continue to act like you normally do. Everything in moderation. And eat
not
more
up to
chicken.
me.
Your blood pressure's through the proverbial roof.
Look.
I'm not the one who creates the situations. I'm just the one who has to deal with them.
That's deep.
So you say.
And I believe it. I mean, I live
Business
it.
office. I know, I'll have to call you back. The town is starting to find out.
Well, I'll leave you two to it then. Miss White? Bigby?
Thanks, Doctor. Obviously, you're not a lawyer, too. Jerk, get out of here.
So,
Oh.
to recap,
No, we already did that at the
Crane
beginning.
watched me through the magic mirror uncover his room at the open arms, and then he smashed it so we couldn't use it ourselves to go after him.
Poor magic
We
mirror.
didn't know this because Buffkin was drinking in the rafter. That about cover it?
and once he puts all the pieces back together, it'll be easy to catch Crane. So, I guess that's the plan, currently. But I don't know.
Any other leads?
There's no other leads.
Got something?
This is it. Just wait for the mirror.
Yeah. What the hell is going on?
Is that the whole episode?
I don't know what the Tweedles get out of this. I don't know if Crane sent them. I don't know if... I mean, this is gonna sound crazy, but do you really think Crane did it? Everything points to him, I get it, but do you really think he killed those women? Because it's incomprehensible to me.
I'm not
I'm
sure.
as confused as you are, to be honest. I don't know.
It's quite the twist, but I mean,
It just doesn't make
he
sense.
did break the mirror. We saw
He's-
him do that.
He was a conniver, a coward, a liar, and I'll always hate him for that. And I'll hate him for how he held me in his thoughts. But murdering prostitutes?
You say it that way.
Everything okay over there?
Yes, Miss White. Just cut myself on a piece of the glass. Nothing to worry about.
Thanks for tonight, by the way. That could have gone really terribly. I mean, even worse than it did. I'm glad you were there.
Anytime.
Anytime.
You smile. Put a smile on that face. Yay, kind of? No? Okay.
Can I, ask you a question?
Anytime.
It's kind of personal.
Yeah, go for it, baby.
And I don't want to offend you.
What's on
but
your mind?
After tonight, it's on my mind.
Why? What's on your mind?
It's just when stuff hits the fan, like it did tonight, it feels like before we came to the city. It feels kind of like home.
Murder of prostitutes.
And I've heard it said that maybe in some tiny little bottled up way deep inside, you kind of enjoy it when things go wrong.
I think it's called masochism.
Because it gives you an excuse to just, stop pretending.
Oh, crap!
I guess it doesn't matter.
I meant to click something.
Guys? We have a problem.
It was too quick.
What is it?
I can't finish the mirror. It's missing a piece.
What?
What do you mean, missing a piece?
Yes, it's not here.
Crane must
He
have
must
taken
have taken a shard with him.
it. Son of a bitch.
I can't believe this.
I saw Crane pick something up after he smashed it. I'm sorry, I didn't realize what it was until now.
What else would it be in a pile of
It
glass?
can't work unless it's whole.
Well, that's not entirely true.
Or what, Buffkin? What? We sit around and wait until it mends itself? We have no idea how long that will take. We're just gonna have to do this the hard way.
I'm just saying, waiting is an option.
No. We can't depend on the mirror.
What's the
What
hard way?
exactly is the hard way?
We'll look through his things, his desk, everything. He had to have left something that tells us where he's going. He's a neat freak, but he was never that smart.
Smart enough to take a piece of the mirror.
Meh. Thanks, Buffkin.
We can still solve this ourselves. I know that
Never
it-
mind that. Come help me look.
And don't you go getting drunk again. You better hope that he took all the bottles with him, because I know that's what you're gonna do. Freaking drunk little weird thing from the Wizard of Oz. Yeah, that'll tell him. But seriously. Like the mirror. It's broken. Let's say it gets all put back together. My question is, like, is he going to come back? You know, like, will he feel the broken pieces, or will he just be like, oh, I'm a magic mirror still, or will like we summon him and be like, oh, my face, what are you doing? What's wrong with you? Like, you know what I mean? Technically, he's a fable. He has feelings, so I can imagine that if he comes back and he's broken, he's gonna have, like, cuts all over his face and everything. I don't know how that would work, but it seems right. Hey, Buffkin.
Hi, Mr. Bigby. I can still help you catch Crane, you know.
Oh, yeah?
Yes. I saw him jump on the telephone before he left. He called up somebody. He said he needed to see his witch, or that he would need to get to the witch for that. Whoever that is.
His witch?
Yes, it sounded like the one he got his snow glamours from.
Oh, that makes sense. That's a pretty big piece of information. Why didn't you stop him? It's not your fault.
Look, the whole mirror thing, it's not your fault, alright?
You mean it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Heh. I love that smile. See anything else?
You didn't see anything else, did you?
No, not especially.
Not especially. It seems like you're keeping something, so why didn't you stop him then, huh? And why are you looking at my junk?
Why didn't you try and stop him?
What do you want me to do? Yank on his hair?
Give it a
I'm
shot.
only 3 feet tall. There are limits here.
Okay.
I'll just see if I can do anything about this.
You do that.
Okay. Next. Anything else I can look at? Let's use those strong old legs to do a walk around, see if there's anything we're missing. What is that? What's that big ass gauntlet back there? Can I get to that? Can I look at this? No. How about over here? Nothing. Come on, invisible wall. How dare you? Alright, fine. Come back this way. I just wanna... How did I never notice this? The sword and the stone? Awesome. My god, so many callbacks to like every fable in the freaking world here. I really need to explore this place more. Can I go back here or something? Come on. Oh, come on. I guess really this is a game about fables, so we could assume that that's not an invisible wall, but in fact a barrier keeping me from going back there. Yeah, let's go with that. Let's look at the plaque. Or let's walk around very slowly, take the long way. There we go. What do we got here? Ooh, look at all that. Ooh, a key. What should I look at first? Let's look at the key. Interesting.
What is it?
It's the key to his room at the Open Arms.
You still haven't told me what was in there. I want to know.
You don't
I
want
need
to
to know.
You don't.
I think it's better if you don't know.
Don't coddle me,
Hey.
okay? I've seen more than you know. There's only so much you can repress, you know?
Exactly. Don't worry, we'll get him. You couldn't have known.
Don't worry, Snow. We'll get him.
Come on, let's keep looking.
Alright, girl. What else we got? Let's see, let's look at some paper. Examine. Ichabod Crane. Are there any updates on the extra funding I requested? As I explained in my last letter, the conditions here could do with some improvement. I'm seeing some unrest from the residents, and I have to admit I can see why. The farm should not be a punishment. I'm sure you're busy, but I think this should be made a priority. Best, Wayland Smith. I agree with that odd look that you shot each other. Dear Ichabod Crane, I'm writing to ask again that you please send someone to fix the air conditioning in our unit. It's burning up in the apartment and Pinocchio says his skin is splintering. That's clever. I don't know what that means, but I assume it's something gross, and I'd really like it if you'd fix the air like we asked you to 3 months ago. At the very least, provide us with a fan in the meantime. Excuse me. Sincerely, Boy Blue. Is Boy Blue me? Feels like this is a letter that I write my apartment complex on an almost weekly basis. Alright, and last but not least, this guy? Who's this? Mr. Crane, you said you paid to have the plaster redone in my building after the last incident in 204. It's falling off the fucking walls. Please fix it. I can't rent out that room as it is, and I've already been waiting for days. Not to mention you already promised me that you'd send someone to fix the big crack in the glass on the front door. Well, guess what? It's worse now. Get your shit together. Mr. Toad.
Did Crane ever do any work?
No.
Only when Cole was around.
It is my apartment complex. Oh my god. Really, except for even when like the big guys are around, they still don't do anything. You should see this place. I'm pretty sure we're on a sinkhole. Anyways, enough about me. Let's look in here. Yeah. That scared the shit out of me. Oh my god. Alright. Examine the book. What do we got? The Office of Business Affairs. Oh, hey, look, check that
There's
out.
a page here that was torn out.
Oh, yeah? Buffkin, do you know what was here?
The Ring of...
It's a ring, at least. Every magical item not retained in the armory is assigned to someone in Fabletown. It must be this witch he is going to see.
Wait, what
Oh,
witch?
here comes the ominous
Buffkin
music.
overheard Crane set up a meeting with a witch.
Well, yes, it sounded like the one he got his, glamours from. It
Hey.
must be about this ring.
Way to make it awkward.
Why not mention this before?
No one asked me.
Buffkin!
And I'm hungover. I'm sorry.
Oh my god.
He set the meeting at 2 a.m.
Because Buffkin's kind of me,
Right.
too.
What's going on? Is the mirror fixed yet?
Bluebeard,
Jesus.
this isn't the time.
Is the mirror fixed or isn't it? You
I
called me to...
called just to see if you knew where Crane could be, and that was it, okay? And I'm sorry I said anything more than that.
Well, you did, and I know. The cat's out of the bag. So, can we find the dull pervert or not?
Mirror could be fixed.
No, it can't be fixed. It's missing a piece.
Now,
This
get
is
out of
none
here.
of Bluebeard's business, Bigby.
None of my business? Crane's the murderer. He escaped. It seems he spoiled your every attempt
Oh, this
at
shit
locating
again.
him. And now it's none of my business?
We don't know if he's the murderer.
Oh, please. Of course he is.
Look, this just isn't the time. He took a piece of the mirror, so we can't use it.
The only thing we know is that Crane's going to see a witch at 2 o'clock.
Buffkin!
AM or PM?
Oh, Jesus. Don't. Nope.
A.M.
Come on.
Listen, Bluebeard, you're not a part of this.
I don't think you're in any position to turn away help.
You're not
You're
needed.
not needed here.
Get out of here.
Just ignore him.
Ignore me?
Look, we know that Crane is going to see a witch, and it's to acquire a magic ring.
What's the ring?
We don't know what it does or who it's assigned to since Crane tore its page out of the book.
This farce was your ridiculous idea for a plan. I mean, who put you in charge in the first place?
Fixing the mirror was the most logical
You're a
thing.
secretary. He's the sheriff. And none of you were chosen to run this office.
Neither were
Who
you.
elected you to make these decisions?
Get out of here.
Nobody, but that
Who
doesn't...
elected her to spend my money?
Well, I've been doing that unofficially for years now.
Unofficially is not officially.
Snow can obviously handle this, so let's drop it.
Damn straight.
Excuse me for having the Commonwealth in mind.
Just get out of here. No one cares. You and your right side of your ring. That's the gay side, you know.
All right,
Nothing
let's
against
just
them, but still.
look on the bright side. We know Crane is going to see the witch that's been supplying him black market glamours.
Thanks to me.
And that he'll be there at 2. So that gives us a few short hours to find out who it is and where they live and get them all at once.
And a few shorter hours, the more you babble about it.
We
problem.
haven't been the ones babbling.
2 a.m. Piece of cake.
What?
Since Lily used the glamours, she'd have known who the witch was. And I don't think Holly's burned her things yet. It would probably have the address or a phone number or something.
And Bigby is free to go there if he likes. But I think the question you should be asking is just what do the two Tweedles know about this?
apparently
It
everything.
doesn't matter what they know. After tonight, they'd never go to their office.
They're not smart enough to try and go anywhere else.
The trip trap is the better option to track the witch down.
Lily's stuff might help
Has
us.
to be our focus.
If Holly has Lily's things, that'd probably be the safer bet.
I don't really care what you two do. I'm going to his apartment.
Fine, get out of
You
here.
can't just go up there.
And why the hell not?
We already looked for the key, remember? I don't know where it is.
Then I'll pick the blasted lock. I've wasted enough time waiting for the mirror to find him. I won't waste any more.
You just can't go up there alone, all right?
I've no interest in nicking his drapes, my dear, if that's what concerns you.
What concerns me is you traipsing through possible evidence.
Oh, now it's evidence.
Just stay out of
Before
it,
you
go.
had no interest, and now it's a crime scene.
Bluebeard, just stay out of it, all right? You'll just mess things up further.
Like you always
They
do.
can't get any more messed up.
We have to find the witch, Bluebeard, since that's where he's going.
Or the sniveling weasel chickened out. Never went anywhere. And is upstairs right now in his pitiful penthouse, crafting a fort out of couch cushions. Look, this is how a smart person would do it. So this is how we're going to do it. Wherever you go, I'll go to the other.
Okay,
I
Dr.
don't
Cox.
like you going anywhere unsupervised. He's up to something. I don't know what it is, but we don't have the time to really worry about it now.
I think he heard
Where
you.
are you gonna go, Bigby?
Look, we're checking Lily's stuff. I already said that. All I know is we're finding the witch. What the hell? Oh, come on.
So you leave Crane alone, and we'll leave you alone.
I'd love to join you, but there's some business I need to attend to.
No, I'm better off dealing with things alone. I don't need sympathy and I don't need charity.
Are you freaking kidding me? 3 choices? Look, I'm going to Holly's bar. I've already made this decision. I think I have. But seriously, who does Bluebeard think he is? Like Dr. Cox from Scrubs? Whatever you do, I just take your advice and I do the complete opposite. D!
No, I'm better off dealing with things alone. I don't need sympathy.
I'd love to join you, but there's some business I need to attend to.
So you leave Crane alone,
Yes,
and
yes.
we'll leave you alone.
The witch's identity
Yeah.
must be with Lily's stuff. I should go see Holly first.
Perfect. And I'll go to Crane's apartment.
I'll check in with you later.
What? I thought that's what you wanted.
I hope you know what you're doing.
I thought that was what you wanted, girl. I do it all for you. I do it all for you. And now I don't know anymore. I don't even know if I made the right decision. All because of that look.